You have joined the unit trust industry, you're pumped, you just got your license, and you're ready to make your first 1 million. But then, no prospect, no clients, market crash, and suddenly, your confidence turned into confusion. What happened? Welcome to the emotional roller coaster of being a new advisor. Come, let me show you the map and how not to fall off the cliff. So hi, I'm Louis Liu. I'm in this unit trust industry for more than 14 years and I've seen it all. From advisors who score to success and for those who disappear just after 6 months. I usually call them the submariners. When the submarine is brand new, you're like, oh yeah! And then for some reason, for some time, you go submerge, 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 submerge. And probably you will just try to hear the sound if they're still breathing. Ding, ding. Well, yeah, they're still there, but you just don't see them on the surface. So today I'm going to share the 5 biggest challenges that new advisors will face and actually how to simply overcome them. And before I dig into that, I will start with this powerful concept they call the Dunning-Kruger Effect, which explains why all people quit too soon, too early. Let's talk about the Dunning-Kruger Effect. So imagine if you're a new advisor who just gotten the license, you will be here. And so from here you can see a mountain, you will slowly climb up the mountain. From the axis here you can see, one is the confidence axis, and one is the knowledge axis. So when you are a new advisor, you are pumped up and you went up the mountain, when you have just started to learn some bits or pieces of knowledge of unit trust industry, but you have full of confidence and you're going to go out there to earn your first 1 million. And here, my friend, the peak here is what I call it, the peak of Mount Stupid. So this is where you think you know everything, you go out there and just share to all the prospects, everyone that you can see. Because you are confident, you're excited, and probably a little bit too cocky. And then reality hits, market correction or geopolitical tension. So whatever it happens, the market came crash down. So since the market came crashing down, you follow along, and you follow along, and you came crashing down as well. See, when the market crashed, clients start to question you, what happened, and for some reason, all your knowledge just poof, disappeared. And here you are now at the valley of despair. So you see, this is where most of the advisors were likely to quit. It's either they quit or they just join the submarine gang. This is where even though you have actually more knowledge than ever, you have experienced the curve up and also the market crash down, but somehow your confidence has disappeared. And from the valley of despair, you fall even further death. And also this is the point where if you did not give up and you do not give up on this industry and you do not give up on the market, because somehow you actually find out market crash is very, very normal. If you just look into the historical of 10, 20, 30 years, is there any market which never crashed before? Unlikely. But what happened after every market crash? There's always the recovery, the rebound. So if you are still in this unit trust journey and you follow along the recovery, and for the agents, for the advisors who are still around in this business, call them the slope of enlightenment. From here, you actually start to see there are actually lights in this industry after all, because after every crash comes a rainbow. So if you're in this industry for more than 2 years, congratulations, you have already reached the plateau of sustainability, where you have experienced this, where your business finally feels stable and you feel like pro. So if I were to move on to what are the 5 top challenges. First, building trust and credibility. When you are new and a client look at you, are you sure you know what are you doing? How many clients have you served? How many years of experience do you have? Well, since you are a new advisor, obviously you have zero, none of them, right? But how do you get to pick your new first client? You don't have a track record yet, you remember? So what do? This is where you borrow your credibility. You can borrow from your team lead, from your team, from the management, from the company. Even you are new, your team lead is not new, your company is definitely not new. Share the team success story, the testimonials, and show up consistently with value. So you see, you can think of it like a dating. You don't say, I'm amazing, right? You just show them that you are amazing. So next, number 2, prospecting and lead generation. No leads, no business. This is a fact in this industry. And no, your auntie, cousins, your friends, family don't count as a pipeline. You need a system, social media, referrals, networking. Track all your efforts and follow up like a pro. So I want as a new advisors who join the industry to say, I want to do this, do that. So he just post one post onto Instagram, onto his social media platform, Yeah, no one will actually ask about it, and he's like feel like giving up. So this is why I told him, if you're just planting one seed and you're expecting a forest, it's kind of impossible, right? So number 3, product knowledge and market understanding. You do not need to be a fund manager's levels of expertise, but you do need to understand what you are saying to your customers. Learn the fund fact sheet, the market trends, and how to match the products with your client's goals. Here's one tip. You can just pick one fund on a weekly basis, study it, understand it, why does it goes up, why does it go down, knows its strength, weakness, and personality. So next one, handling rejection and emotional resilience. You will hear more no than yes. This is simply very normal in this industry. It is part of the game. And remember, rejection is just feedback. If rejection hurts, just remember, even top salesperson get ghosted. So 5th, the last but not least, number 5, time management and discipline. Without structure, you will burn out. Plan your daily, plan your appointments and time. Block times for calls, learning, and client meetings. So I have one advisor once told me, I'm busy all day long, but there are no sales. Busy is not being productive. Schedule your success. If you're in a valley of despair right now, don't panic. You are not alone. Every successful advisor has been there. I've been there too, many years ago. The key is to keep learning, keep showing up, and keep improving. Do not give up on your future self getting the awards, but give up just because of one simple market crash. Remember, enthusiasm gets you started, consistency keeps you going. If this video helped you, please feel free to share it to any new advisor that you have known. And do subscribe for the weekly videos. Do comment below too, which stage of the Dunning-Kruger effects that you are on now. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next week.